Joey Prudence State Farm. This is Jennifer. How can I help you?
Hi, Jennifer. My name is Karen Elaine, maiden name Black, last name Klein. Um, I was informed by State Farm corporate office to call Joy Prudhomme's office at 6331 Westport Avenue, Shreveport, Louisiana 71129-2415 about my little brother of two brothers borrowing my deceased husband's Ford F-150 for 2 weeks, and according to him, the date that he texted me that he came to borrow it was 00/00/0000. And I am curious about some things that are listed on the 2 declaration pages of 4 that he brought me on December the 17th of 2023.
Well, I'm totally and thoroughly confused. So
I am
let
too.
me
Wait, let me put
start by let me try and get your policy. So you currently have policies with us?
No, I don't. Donald insured the truck.
Okay, and who was the insured at the time with us?
Donald, Black Donald, 8344 Satinwood Drive, Greenwood, Louisiana,
Okay,
71033.
hold on. Hold on. Let me just get this first.
I just
I don't
want to
need all that.
get the ball rolling because he's threatening me
I
now.
understand. Um, who's threatening you?
Black Donald, Donald Black, Donald Allen, ALAN Black.
Who is your brother?
Yes, ma'am. And I live in Houghton, Louisiana now. We're an Air Force family. My second husband deceased of end-stage lung cancer in the state of Alabama. In January of
Okay,
2000,
you're. I just
I'm
need the
sorry,
specifics right now. Um, the letter that you got,
I didn't get a letter,
let me.
ma'am. I'm sorry, I didn't get a
So
letter.
who told you to? You said corporate told you to contact us.
Yes, because Lisa Dilt's State Farm in Houghton called to sell my second husband, who is now also deceased, vehicle insurance. I said, well, I have you on the line since my first husband, who deceased in August of 2023, was a insurance special. Let's see, Prudential, Church Insurance, Church Mutual Company. Let me ask you some pointed questions. And she said, I'm going to give you the number for State Farm Corporate. They're in Arizona, they're in Tempe. I've never been to Tempe, but I've been to Phoenix. And that lady said, ma'am, the best thing you can do, and it took us 50 minutes to figure this out. She said, you have the name of his insurance person. She said, essentially do what he threatened you not to do, call Joey Prudhomme.
Well, because your name's not anywhere listed on any of these policies, I cannot legally discuss anything with you.
Okay.
I'm not allowed. It's illegal for me. If your
Okay.
name was on one of these policies for some reason or another, then I could discuss them. But I am legally not allowed to discuss any of these policies with you unless he says yes.
He has
Unfortunately, I can't help.
unfortunately has said no, 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 and he's threatened me. And he slapped a
Okay.
very, very insulting offer on my table approximately, let's see, 2 months after he and his wife had me arrested.
Okay. I
And
cannot help you. I'm sorry. I These are his policies. Your name's not anywhere on them, and I cannot
that's the
say
problem.
anything.
That's the problem. He had it registered at Kearney Lane Klein, and the permissive drivers were Donald Black. And on declaration page 2, it says he's insuring a 1998 Ford E150, which is burned to the cinders, a 2001 Honda Civic, which belonged to our deceased mother, and the following drivers are allowed to drive it. Donald Black, age 60, male, married, and he apparently was allowed to drive it to school, work, and pleasure, which he doesn't go to school anymore. And the other two drivers were our mother, Helen Black, who is deceased and was deceased, and Cindy Black. And Stephen Andrew and Karen Elaine donated a total 2001 Honda Civic that was worth $3,000 to Donald Black in the amount of $1,200.
Okay, ma'am, I cannot discuss any of this with you. I'm sorry. I cannot
Okay.
help you.
All right. Okay. I've got 2 cancellation notices from Bell's Auto Title on that. He called it that effing truck. You take care of your truck, Karen. And why don't you do us all a big favor? If you don't have to stay in Louisiana, do us a big favor and just leave the state of Louisiana. So I will have my vehicle insurance start suing his insurance, which is going to upset him because the lady that he hit, he's, pretty pissed off that lady. Hey, Karen, did you know that lady that Cindy hit on the way to return the Ford F-150? That lady
Ma'am,
that
I honestly, I wouldn't keep talking to me about this if you're going to hire a lawyer. I cannot help you.
I
I
didn't say
cannot.
a lawyer.
Legally, I am not going to say. Well,
All right.
legally, I'm not going to say.
I
I
know.
would hang
I
up. I'm
know.
not.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. I know because you're going to
Okay.
represent him. Goodbye. That's what I thought.